Apparently, if you read the third bullet, Bad Bath and Beyond, it was basically the latest meme stock to
Yes.
skyrocket.
Yes.
And I had to look up what meme stock is, what the definition is. So a meme stock is, maybe you can put it out, read it out, and you can put it in your own words. But
Yeah.
it's basically a stock, if I'm not mistaken, that has a lot of hype behind it. But it's basically inflated hype, so that people go to perhaps newspaper or on various platforms on the internet and hype it up. Would you say that that's a correct assessment?
Well, meme stock usually. So the meme stock started. It's a name they created basically because it's a lot of times. Well, the first one was driven by Wall Street Bets. It's a Reddit account, a Reddit group, and I don't know if you remember AMC. You might have heard of that
I've
stocks
heard of it,
short
but yeah,
squeeze.
yeah.
So a couple, I think early 2021. I think there was. I think it's 2021. Yeah, it was during Corona time. People had money laying around and they wanted to play with it, and what they did was everyone piled on. They were on the Wall Street Bets, and everyone wanted to squeeze a couple of hedge funds out of their money. There were a couple of hedge funds that had a couple of shorted the stock. I think
Mhm.
one of them is Melvin Capital, if I'm not mistaken. I do know that I do remember, if I'm not correctly, they lost a lot of money on that.
Okay.
But anyway, um, basically, it's a group of people. A lot of people basically do the opposite from what the hedge funds do. Usually, a lot of times, hedge funds just short stocks, and then they squeeze them out. So basically, they keep holding, buying and holding the stock until it rises to an abnormal position for the stock itself. So let's say, for example, I think AMC was about $5 when it they or $10 something like that, and it went to 150. Melvin, I think Melvin lost about $2 billion on that.
Mm,
Yeah. Let me see first. Let me search it up real quick.
$2 billion.
I think it was 2 billion. Let me look it up real quick for you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
And
they
in the mean,
basically. Oh, continue.
yeah, I was gonna say in the meantime, I see that we have a couple of viewers. Welcome to all the viewers. The first thing we have to say is we really appreciate that you made time to basically watch this in real time. And of course, we invite you to like and drop a comment. We are planning on doing this. We haven't really decided how often yet, but the purpose of the show is for it to be an interactive show. And yeah, we really hope that this. We are very excited ourselves about the concept, and we hope you guys are excited and enjoy it too. Did you find it out? Did you find out
Yes.
what amount
So,
is?
so, so based on the whole scheme, everyone, so all the investors, according to Morgan Stanley, all short sellers lost 6 billion,
Hmm.
and Melvin Capital was one of the leading ones. They lost about 2.75 on this one. So
Okay, they took the big L.
they took the real big L on this. So
Real
basically,
yeah.
in this case, it's the same with that BBB.
Mm-hmm.
People basically started to long it, and there were, I think, a couple of players in it, maybe, and basically, people try to squeeze other people out, but
Yeah,
that's basically a meme stock in a
but
sense.
before we continue on the talking about the two big players, I want to just talk a little about the student because we joked about it, but and that's what I found a bit clickbaitish of it, of course, because the article says that it's a student. So when I read it the first time, I read 25. In my mind, it was $25 or maybe $25,000 at the most, but 25 million, even if you raise it uh, with support of family and friends, that's a lot of money. So that's what I think it's a bit clickbaitish. I think this guy is an investor that perhaps also that is also a student. He moonlights as a student. I don't know.
Yeah, you have a lot of these guys these days that moonlight. That's a student.
Yeah. So
But yeah, it's. I mean, I don't know any 25-year-olds that have 20 that can raise 25 million. Is he 25 years old? 21.
I don't know his age actually. He
20 years
started
old.
in okay, okay.
I think in the picture in the article you showed it said 20 years old, I think. So I don't know a lot of 20 years old that even can raise 100,000. Um, so he's probably moonlighting as a student, and he had already um, yeah raised that
Allegedly.
money from friends and family, and was already investing, and might have let's say analyzed a meme stock. I don't know how he got behind it. Seems
Yeah.
like a wonderful find. Let's put it that way. If you
It's a
can
good
invest,
find. It's
if
a
you
well it
if you can invest 25 million on a bet, because it's basically, so there are, you can analyze stuff, but when you do meme stock, it's basically a bet.
it's a bet. Yeah,
It's
it's a bet.
and yeah, putting 25
Well,
million in the bet. I don't know students will even be
well,
have the balls to do that, but
yeah, yeah. Well, let's continue because
yeah.
it gets more it gets a bit more interesting after this.